Hey everyone, welcome back to New Car Time, the channel where we break down the latest cars in detail. So you know exactly what's worth your attention and what's not. And today we got something a little different, but seriously interesting. The 2027 GMC Savana lineup. Yes, the Savana, the long-running full-size van that has quietly dominated fleets, commercial use, and even camper conversions for decades, is finally getting a fresh spotlight with updates that people have been waiting on for years. So let's dive deep into everything. Interior, exterior, performance, safety, pricing, and the overall value of this workhorse. Started with the exterior. The 2027 Savana doesn't completely abandon its classic boxy DNA. And honestly, that's a good thing. GMC knows exactly who buys this van. Contractors, businesses, transport services. And they don't want something flashy, they want something functional. That said, the design is noticeably modernized. The front fascia now features a more squared-off grille with sharper edges, updated LED headlights, and a more aggressive stance that finally brings it closer in line with the rest of GMC's truck lineup. The hood sits slightly higher, giving it a tougher presence, and the bumper design has been revised to improve airflow and durability. Along the sides, you still get that long, straight body panel that maximizes cargo space, but now with more refined lines and improved aerodynamics. Wheel options have been updated, with new steel and alloy designs depending on trim level, and the rear gets new LED taillights and a redesigned cargo door layout that makes loading and unloading easier than before. There are also more configuration options now, including cargo van, passenger van, and cutaway versions for custom builds. Now stepping inside, this is where the biggest transformation happens. For years, the Savana interior felt like it was stuck in another decade, but the 2027 model finally changes that. The dashboard has been completely redesigned with a more modern layout, better materials, and significantly improved ergonomics. You get a larger central touchscreen, likely around 10 to 12 inches depending on trim, with a much more responsive infotainment system that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The instrument cluster is partially digital now, giving drivers customizable information like navigation prompts, vehicle diagnostics, and fuel efficiency stats. The steering wheel has been updated too, with better controls and a more premium feel. One thing GMC clearly focused on is driver comfort. The seats are redesigned with better cushioning and lumbar support, which is crucial for people who spend long hours behind the wheel. Storage solutions inside the cabin are also improved, with more compartments, smarter layouts, and better accessibility. For passenger versions, seating configurations have been upgraded with improved materials and more legroom, making it a more viable option for shuttle services or large families. Noise insulation has also been enhanced, meaning a quieter ride overall, which is a huge improvement compared to previous models. When it comes to performance, the 2027 Savana sticks to its roots but adds some important refinements. Expect a range of powertrains, including a reliable V6 as the base engine and a more powerful V8 option for those who need serious towing and hauling capabilities. There are also strong rumors of a turbocharged engine option to improve efficiency without sacrificing power. The engines are paired with an updated automatic transmission, likely an 8-speed or even 10-speed, which provides smoother shifts and better fuel economy. Rear-wheel drive remains standard, but there may be an all-wheel drive option introduced for better traction in challenging conditions, especially useful for businesses operating in rough environments. Towing capacity remains one of the Savana's strongest points. Depending on configuration, it can handle heavy loads with ease, making it ideal for trailers, equipment, or conversion builds. Payload capacity is also impressive, and the improved suspension system helps maintain stability even when fully loaded. The ride quality has been slightly refined too, although it still leans toward durability rather than comfort, which is exactly what this segment demands. Now, let's talk about safety, because this is another area where the Savana finally catches up. The 2027 model introduces a suite of modern safety features that were missing in older versions. Standard features now include automatic emergency braking, forward collision alert, lane departure warning, and a rear view camera with improved resolution. Higher trims add even more advanced tech, like blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, adaptive cruise control, and parking sensors. There's also a 360-degree camera system available, which is extremely helpful given the size of this vehicle. Structural improvements have been made as well, with a stronger frame and better crash protection for fleet operators and business owners. These safety upgrades are a big deal. Not only do they help protect drivers and cargo, but they can also reduce insurance costs and liability risks. GMC clearly understands that safety is no longer optional, even in commercial vehicles. Now, let's get into pricing, which is always a key factor. The 2027 Savana lineup is expected to start at a relatively competitive price point, likely somewhere in the mid-$30,000 range for the base cargo model. As you move up through trims, add passenger configurations, or opt for more powerful engines and advanced features, the price can climb into the $40,000 to $50,000 range for fully equipped models or specialized versions. It could go even higher, especially if you're looking at conversion-ready units or premium interior packages. That said, when you compare it to competitors in the full-size van segment, the Savana remains a strong value proposition, particularly because of its durability and lower long-term maintenance costs. Overall, the 2027 GMC Savana is not trying to reinvent the wheel, and that's exactly why it works. Instead, it takes a proven formula and updates it where it matters most. The exterior gets just enough modern styling to stay relevant. The interior finally feels like it belongs in this decade. Performance remains strong and dependable, and safety features are now up to modern standards. This is still a vehicle built for work first, but now it doesn't feel outdated or compromised. It's more comfortable, more connected, and more capable than ever before. Whether you're a business owner, a fleet manager, or someone looking to build a custom camper van, the 2027 Savana lineup is definitely worth considering. That's it for today's deep dive on New Car Time. Let me know what you think about the updated Savana. Is it finally modern enough? Or is it still too traditional for your taste? And as always, stay tuned for more detailed car breakdowns coming your way.